The answer to the question of whether to use natural light or artificial light is predictably both. I'll show one subject lit with natural light and then lit with flash. We'll start with some natural light, which might also be called existing or ambient light. We'll start with a simple indoor image. Indoor lighting can range from flat to high contrast, using a window light or room lights, and I'll cover indoor lighting extensively in later segments. I liked the sunlit tree branch shadows on her face, and so did the clients. They bought this one. A low, warm sunlight against a blue sky is a strong combination. At sunset, the light gets softer. Waiting a little bit longer, we get an even softer effect. At this time of the evening, the west sky is a little bit brighter than overhead light, so if we have the light at our back, we give the subject a very soft and forgiving light. So with that soft light behind us, we can have the subject face the camera. And I'm sure you know that overcast days have a very flat light. But with some Photoshop, actually a lot of Photoshop here, we can punch that up. When we have such flat light, we might need to shape the light with additive and subtractive devices, and I'll be going into that a lot during this program. I just have to talk about this one because this was the perfect location for lighting and background. It may look like it was lit, but this is all existing light. It's really rare to find this perfect combination of great light and great location. So this is where I did that photograph, and as you can see, we've got an interesting combination of main light, subtractive lighting from the tree branches, got a nice directional source there, and on this side of the tree we've got an opening in the sky which creates the accent on the side of the face. So backing up, we'll show you again about what it looks like. We made a lot of photographs there, but this is just one more from that spot. Now I'll show the same girl lit with flash. She was basically under a tree to block the overhead light, and then a soft box to our left provided the direction of light. I keep my softbox as close as possible, not only to the person, but also close to the axis of the camera lens. Flash is essential at this time of the evening to be able to capture the depth of the sky color, otherwise it would just be blown out. You can see how dark she would have been without the flash by the shadow side of her face. Flash gave her a beautiful main light, and you can imagine without it, her face just would have been mush. Now inside her bedroom, I used a low flash to give kind of a ghoulish effect. I used an LED light for this one, but on all the previous bunch, I used flash. Hopefully you can see that both can work and each has its place. Neither one can do the best job all the time. I'm not going to go into studio lighting very much in this program, but I thought I'd add 2 studio images of her. This one also featured a regular fan to blow her hair. And here I dropped in a different background using select subject and then select and mask. So portrait lighting involves many options. And this is what I'll be teaching in this series. I know this graph looks a little crazy, but we'll take it one step at a time.